for that drop. For that drop, for that drop. Got you shaking. For that drop, for that drop. I know you beaming. For that drop, for that drop. Got you shaking. Drop, 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 drop. Like a stripper on a pole, roof the flow, let it drop. Do your damn pee, popping with no hand, that's check your fam, where you stand, you get dropped. Off in coat, no one saw, no one told, shit get dropped. You been fumbling with that bag, that's a drop. Make them cry, river, so sad, every drop. Crawling in that vintage, no suspension, that's a drop. Subbing in the kitchen, got them itching when it's for that drop, for that drop. I know you beaming. For that drop, for that drop. Got you shaking. For that drop, for that drop. I know you beaming. For that drop, for that drop. Drop, 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 drop.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, all the way back. Restarted OBS and everything. Hopefully everything holds up this time. Welcome back to our football segment of episode 133 of the SplashCast, the Around the League edition, Monday Night Raw, where we got a few things we're going to talk about today.
Round two.
Right? Where we going to start? We're going to start. So normally we don't really talk a lot about high school football, just because there's so much going on in high school football. All right, Kate. But for the first time in Texas high school football state championship history, first time, in UIL Texas high school football state championship game, the state championship game will have two black head coaches, and Willie Samples and Willie Gaston at 7 p.m. DeSoto, Humble, Summer Creek will be the second. DeSoto, Humble, and Summer Creek will be the second game.
Yeah. So what they're saying here is that there have never been two coaches to meet in a championship game. And instead of there just being one, which would be Duncanville North Shore game, it'll be the Duncanville North Shore game and DeSoto Humble Summer Creek game. All of the games
gotcha.
will be coached by African-American head coaches. And right now, man, Texas is killing football, and these guys are the leaders.
Specifically,
and it should be interesting to see.
North Texas.
Yes.
Texas is dominating Texas high school football. But it's interesting to me that this is the first, and it's happening twice. And it's the first time in Texas high school football state history. You know how big football is in Texas? That's basically I mean, they have high school stadiums and programs that rival almost HBCUs at this point. 20, 30,000 people stadiums. So for this to be the first time it's happening in 2023, I'm surprised, especially with all those good teams that they had. They made movies about high school teams out of Texas.
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive. And I'm just happy they're getting, that's one of the things that we put this podcast together for, to highlight these type of things, and this, like you said, this ain't really our bag necessarily, high school football. We prefer to see you in college first. But yeah, this is it. And it's specifically now with the NIL and everything that goes with that, these guys hold the chips to a lot of these colleges' futures.
They definitely do, man. They definitely
And the
do.
Hawks are in a dogfight with the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah,
maybe I'm embarrassed.
You knew it was going to happen. But so now that we talked about high school, man, college football, we are kind of we've had the Celebration Bowl, which was the most exciting bowl so far. And then you have a bunch of smaller bowls where it's bowl games where it's like the Duke Mayo Bowl or the Henry's Tire
Myrtle
Bowl.
Beach Bowl.
The Myrtle
MBB.
Beach Bowl. You have those type of games. So it's kind of like until you get to the big games, and really Christmas and New Year's, this is what you watch. So we kind of pay attention to the off season, which is really recruiting and transfer portal. The transfer portal has been on fire.
Sure has been, huh?
Georgia has had 19 players leave, 4 or 5 star players leave. I think the second most is like 13 by another team, 15 by like Miami. Like these guys are all leaving and spreading out and going to all these places. And for example, Ole Miss, Lane is killing it. Dion is killing it again. He's got a whole new offensive line. Lane Kiffin is signing everyone, and Florida State quietly is getting a lot of players. How do you feel about the transfer portal? Do you think it's good or bad?
I think it is. I don't have it.
What?
I'm telling you, it just exists now. Like it's a thing. It's a part of life, like everything else is. I think that you have to adapt to it and make that a part of your game plan, or you just get run over. But I mean, I can't say that I don't like it because these players are getting paid. They have a lot more control over their opportunities versus before, where you were kind of stuck, like you're at the mercy of the coach. And depending on, we all know somebody who's been at the mercy of a coach and they were a good player, but things didn't go their way. So they kind of got the raw end of the deal. I think that now this level of free agency kind of allows you not to be stuck or trapped with a coach that you don't really like or love if you're a good football player anymore. If we're going in different directions, then that's fine. Respect. I'll move right on out of your way.
I look at it totally different. I think it's a good thing because this is what y'all wanted. Y'all, if you're hating on the transfer portal, then you just don't want people to get paid. That's what it is. Because people,
well, that's if they wanted people to get paid, they would have given people money.
People all around the country outside of the SEC have been tired of hearing the SEC say we run college football. This, whether you like it or not, is delivering the parity that you want. The University of Charlotte is like number 4 in transfers.
Wait. That's a different ball game with a different guy who's doing a different thing over there. That dude is Biff Poggi. He was most recently like an advisor, not the greatest name, but Jim Harbaugh. He's been around that program for the last 2 or 3 years. He is, I think before he got into football, he was managing a trust fund. He's a different guy who's running a different program. He's quietly the next guy you need to watch.
They have signed like 9 players, all from Division I schools that were like, some of them were playing and they left.
My cousin is on that coaching staff, man. They're doing something, and he has nothing but rave reviews about that dude. He's if I can leave you with anything by the end of this episode, take a little bit of time. His name is Biff Poggi, BIFFPOGGI. Google and become very familiar. He is going to he's going to be a Power 5 guy soon and very soon.
Yeah, so what I was saying was it's delivering the parity that you guys wanted. When you have the transfer portal, yes, these kids are getting paid. I ain't going to say kids. They're young men, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
they get paid
26
like you
year
get
old.
paid. Y'all go to the same place to go to work, don't you?
They're getting paid to play. They're getting paid their money. And look at the college football playoff now. You could have easily had Alabama, Georgia, Texas. You could have had a number of teams. And the team that you have now, you have from the Pac-12 that's dissolving. You have the Big 12 going to the SEC. You have the SEC. And then you have the Big 10. If you think about it, you have every conference represented. There's no more 2 teams. And you probably won't have that for a while because everybody is moving around so much. There's a lot of parity in the league, and I like it. It is what it is. I like it. if I didn't win the national championship, I'm sure I would hate it. But I like it for viewership, and it makes everything interesting. They are starting to rival the NFL in terms of how they, dang DeAndre Hunter, how they keep themselves in the news all year long. I like it.
I'm excited to see where this goes. And I like it because y'all had a chance to fix it and you didn't.
Nope. Now y'all just let it now it's out of control.
Yep. Y'all didn't let it get ghetto over there now. Hey, it's out of your control now, big dog. Whatever it is what it will be. And speaking of whatever it is will be, baby, we bring him back. He who does not have a name yet.
Carson Beck. He was a good. I mean, there's a reason that he had to. Well, I mean, okay, name all of your quarterbacks.
Oh no, they suck. And the one we had didn't run off. So yeah, I like the little backup. He was
he going to Charlotte. But Carson Beck for Georgia announced
to get away from Billy Napier actively.
Carson Beck from Georgia announced his return to UGA. I'm excited for this. I think it is the reason that Dylan Raiola ended up